We're going to start off with AITX. AITX showed their biggest revenue growth to date with this Q that came out. This Q that came out, I myself wasn't even expecting to see numbers like this. To everybody holding ILUS, we're going to get into ILUS in just a bit. But I need you guys to take 5 minutes of your day and look into AITX. If you're an ILUS shareholder and not currently holding AITX, make sure you do so. I'm not telling you to sell ILUS for AITX, but what I'm telling you is this. Take 5 minutes of your day and look into this company. You could check out yesterday's video that I put up for all the information that you need to know on AITX. But AITX yesterday recorded a 315% revenue growth. Listen, these shorts that spend their whole days on these chat rooms have a very limited time left to cover their positions before the short squeeze. We're going to blow past our all-time highs. Either the early part of this year, the middle part, or the later part. But this year, with quarters like this, we're going to demolish our all-time highs, especially with what we got coming. And you guys can once again check out yesterday's video for all that information. Now let's get into it. We're going to get into an article from Seeking Alpha, right? These guys weren't fans yet last year, but they definitely are now, right? Even Seeking Alpha now can't deny what AITX is doing. Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions shows a 315% revenue rise versus last year. For the 9 months ended November 30th, 2021, artificial intelligence raised over $9.4 million from debt issuances and another $8.5 million through common shares issuances. This increase supports device parts inventory increased substantially. This increase supports both organic growth inventory for fast delivery of select devices and support of an expanding sales pipeline. Company's current ratio showed significant improvement from 0.27 at the end of February 2021 to 0.96 at the end of Q3. Company invested broadly in its research and development spending, $2.1 million for the 9 months ending in November 30th, 2021, a 912% increase compared to the same period the previous fiscal year. The quarter continued great progress and growth on all fronts. Through the year, we've seen revenue increase over $800,000. Over the previous year, that's a 315% increase. Plus, we've invested heavily in research and development and manufacturing, gearing up for the initial shipment of RAD 3.0 products and the deployment of Romeo, said Steve Reinhardt, President and CEO. Guys, with an early stage growth company like AITX, this is what matters. Even Seeking Alpha knows this. This is what matters. And to everybody worried about Steve, after 7 years of not taking any money from this company, finally took some money after 7 years, mortgaged his house, got into a huge amount of personal debt to make sure this company got to where it is now and is going where it's going in the future. Shame on you. Shame on you. He told us months and months ago he's going to finally, after 7 years, take some money for all the work he puts in and lets us know every step of the way. And you guys are getting on him for taking some money? After he put himself in debt, mortgaged his house, and for 7 years ain't take a penny? Shame on you. 315% revenue increase is what the AITX management is getting done. The numbers speak for themselves. The numbers speak for themselves. Not only seeking schmalfas on our nuts, guess who else is? Guess who else is? Yahoo Finance. Can't deny what we're doing. Yahoo Finance even knows what time it is. Let's just get into a few sentences and we'll get into ILUS. January 20th, 2022. AITX, a global leader in AI-driven security and productivity solutions for enterprise clients, filed its quarterly report on Form 10-Q with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Subsequent to the close of the quarter, company engaged with and is currently under contract with a leading investor relations, corporate communication, and digital. The quarter continued great progress and growth on all fronts, said Steve Reinhardt. Through the year, we've seen increased revenue of 800,000, guys. It's the same thing seeking Schmalfa is saying. Shorts. Listen to what I'm telling you. You guys got a limited time to cover those positions. This squeeze is gonna wreck you. This squeeze is gonna wreck you. We're getting to the stage where you guys know you can't hold on anymore. They're getting more desperate and desperate and desperate and desperate. And they know what's coming. And they don't know what to do. But what I'm telling you is this. That time frame that you guys got, that's quickly running out. Because how fast this ran up months back, it's going to happen even faster this time around. Understand this. Don't listen to anybody out there. Don't listen to me. All I'm saying is simply this. This year, we're breaking all-time highs in AITX, and we're not stopping. We're not stopping there. Salute to the management. Salute to Steve. Let's get into ILUS. ILUS provides an update on acquisition progress and its annual shareholder meeting. This emerges there. The company completed 4 acquisitions in 2021, including its first U.S. acquisition of Tennessee-based Bullhead Products. Prior to its first annual shareholders meeting on the 28th of January, ILUS is aiming to complete several further acquisitions, which the company has already reached pre-contract agreement on. The company also confirmed today that it is going to proceed with an in-person annual shareholders meeting in Las Vegas and offer online access to the meeting for those who are not attending in person. Having previously agreed and signed the pre-contract agreements for these 3 U.S. acquisitions, ILUS completed the first of these acquisitions at the end of 2021 when it took over Bullhead Products. ILUS shareholders can expect the company to complete at least one more of its previous agreed U.S. acquisitions within days, with the third following soon after, delivering on the company's strategy of acquiring the necessary manufacturing and distribution capability for a successful expansion in the U.S. market. Together, the previously agreed U.S. acquisition, which ILUS is in the progress of completing, are currently delivering approximately $12 million in profitable annual revenue. Firstly, ILUS will be entering ILUS in the final stages of two very exciting technology company acquisitions, which is aiming to complete before its annual shareholders meeting. They're aiming to complete two more acquisitions before the 28th. Firstly, ILUS will be entering a 500 billion metaverse market through the upcoming acquisition of an invaluable public safety virtual reality and augmented reality training software company. We getting into the metaverse now? Along with all this patented technology that we have that save lives, now we're getting into this where we're going to be training people in the metaverse. ILUS has agreed the acquisition of the company which develops and delivers VR and AR training solutions for public safety, including fire safety, emergency response, community safety, security, and corporate onboarding. The agreed acquisition already has several training modules and 22 tutorials with a further 30 modules in development. It also has existing customers in 7 countries. As a company that began its life through the development of disruptive firefighting technology, ILUS is excited to continue this trend by now becoming the first company to offer fire safety training in the metaverse. Secondly, ILUS has agreed the acquisition of a pioneering unmanned aerial vehicle company which is based in Germany. The company has developed and manufactures UAVs, or industrial drones, which are a world first in that they deliver the unmanned capability of light helicopters. The company's revolutionary UAVs are deployed for the rescue and logistics sector, given that they can carry up to 1,000 kilograms, 2,204 pounds, with a flight time of up to 2 hours. The company has already successfully developed prototypes, is currently undergoing a proof of concept for a project with an international aid organization, and has obtained serious interest from several international aviation companies, competitors of upcoming acquisitions which do not yet have products in production, have achieved valuations of over 1.2 billion. You guys could read the rest of this. That's basically what I wanted to update you guys on. I'm sure now you guys understand, what you guys probably already knew what it was. Those of you holding ILUS, and those of you that are not, huge acquisition after huge acquisition. That's why this company's taking off and it's not stopping. The dude Schmalfa status, right? He gave this a price target of $2 by this year. I think that's an extremely, extremely low ball price target. I see ILUS hitting anywhere between $3.50 and $6 this year. And with what they have going, with all these companies they're acquiring, especially that $100 million European deal they got coming, $100 million in revenue within the next couple years, just with that company alone, let alone all these other acquisitions. Yo, Alpha status, that's a low ball. I don't know what's up with you, but you definitely, something's up with you. But anyways, guys, do your homework. Do your homework on these companies. Don't listen to anybody out there. Not Schmalfa Stocks, not me, not anybody else. Understand what these companies are doing. Understand that you have people scared to death right now, that they shorted these companies. Specifically talking about AITX. They shorted companies. This company when they were just starting off. Right? And now they're feeling the pressure. They didn't expect all this news to come out that AITX is coming out with left and right. You guys got to understand, all this news that comes out is getting bottled in. Everything is getting bottled in. It's getting stacked. And this is not just some BS news. This is huge, huge news after news after news. Literally every week on AITX. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Now listen, what happens is this. You get news after news after news after news. And then you got people wondering what's going on. Why is this not going up? Why is this not going up? Why is this? Why? We got all this news. Why is it not going up? Meanwhile, all this news is getting compound. News. It's like you're stuffing something in a bottle, right? You're stuffing it in a bottle until the bottle explodes. And you can't pick everything up because it's all scattered everywhere, right? What this market is doing to every growth stock, especially micro caps. I said micro caps. They're stuffing them in the bottle, especially the good companies like AITX with all this news. And once that squeeze comes, you're not going to be able to get at any price that anything resembles anything under 10 cents. Definitely not under 5 cents. We're breaking all-time highs this year with AITX. Do not get stuck left behind. Shorts. Don't say I didn't warn you. Do not say I didn't warn you. Salute. I'll get back with you guys.